Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and on the social media platforms. My name is Karen Oliver. For those of you who already know and who's followed and subscribed, and thank you all to my new subscribers who just followed. And I want to introduce myself. I am Karen Oliver, and I am a master life life purpose coach and a health and nutrition coach. I couldn't hardly get it out, y'all. And today is Friday. Happy Friday. And I wanted to do this formal live just to introduce myself. I usually pop in for longer on Therapy Thursdays, but I was only able to upload a short video on yesterday to give you guys that Therapy Thursday word. And actually today, I'm free actually into my next appointment at 2 p.m. So I'm glad that I could just take some time, you guys, to woosah for myself and take these couple hours mentally just to get myself together, because I know that you all have those days where you have to get yourself together mentally. Um, you have to get yourself together spiritually. You have to have a mindset to just release and relax. And that is something I needed. So, you guys, even though I took me a day off, I still have work to do. But I was able and grateful and fortunate to have these morning couple hours to myself until my next appointment at 2 o'clock. And so what I want to do is just say thank you to all of the subscribers, everybody who's been watching the videos, even behind the scenes. If you have not said anything yet, I know that you're watching, but for the new subscribers who have came on and share love and has been leaving comments every week, I've been reading your comments and I've been responding to your comments. And I just want to say thank you so very much, because the inspiration words, the inspiration devotion word on Wednesdays and the Monday motivations and the therapy Thursday is really have even been touching home for me. And I've had to put some of those tools into practice myself. So I needed these couple hours to myself. And I just want to get on here to just say thank you. And also thank you too, even for praying for me, even on the other side, even though we have not met physically, for all of those who are following me. And what I want to just say to you guys today on this Friday is take time to release and relax. Take time to have that self care. Take time to get yourself together. If you need to talk to someone, as a coach, I have a coach. I have people in my life that pour into me and that I have to go to, because as you all hear me say this all the time, no one has it together. Like, we're all going through life together. We're all doing this thing together. And so nothing is easy, but we get through it together, you guys. The key word is we get through it together. And that's why it's so important for us to have coaches, therapists, counselors. Like, my hat goes off to therapists, especially even coaches who are in the clinical field. You have therapists who are now full-time coaches, and so they know the clinical side of things as well as the non-clinical side of things. And it takes a lot to just build relationship, with others. And not only that, when I say it takes a lot, what I'm saying is that it takes a lot for you to be still in that moment just so you can pour into somebody else. So guess what? Coaches, therapists, and counselors, you've got to have that same mindset, to have someone that you trust and that you're comfortable with and reliable to you, to pour back into you so you can continue to keep giving out to people. And that's what I had to do actually today. However we do it, whether we do it naturally, spiritually, and of course I use both. Um, but we've got to pour back into one another. But we've got to make sure that we can find someone that we can trust and that we can rely on, someone that we can go to who understands our needs. And sometimes we don't know that person um, at all, and we have not met that person, but that person has a story, and that person can help you through anything, through whatever current situation that you're going through. You never know that those coaches, those therapists, those counselors can help you with what you're going through, because they've had a similar situation or they've had similar situations that went on in their family. so they know of the situation that they can help you. But just finding someone that you can trust and go to. But it is so better for us to take time away from work, take time away from everybody else that we've been pouring into so much, because when we pour out everything and we haven't gotten poured into and we haven't got rejuvenated, it's like, what can you continue to keep giving your customers? What can you continue to keep giving your clients? You can't continue to give them anything because you've poured out so much and you have not been rejuvenated. You have not been poured back into. So if you're a coach and you need a coach, if you're a therapist and you need somebody to talk to, if you're a counselor and you need somebody to talk to, get that coach or get that therapist that you need. You know, find that person that you know that you can be well confident in, and that you are comfortable with, that understands your story, and uh they listen well, because listening is a powerful tool. You don't want someone just, looking at you and acting like they're listening to you, but the whole time uh they didn't hear anything that you said, because guess what? They was not active listening. Active listening is a powerful tool. And that's why, I became a coach, because you want someone that's going to hear you out. Granted, you have family members, you have children, that, hey, they may can't talk to you, and sometimes you may think that they should be able to talk to you because you're a family member or you're a coach or you're a therapist, but it don't always work that way. Sometimes we have to get out of the familiar, and sometimes our children and siblings, they have to go talk to someone else totally different so they can understand someone else, and so someone else can understand what they're saying. Sometimes it's not meant for, family members to go talk to family members, or was not meant for a close one to have another close one as their coach, because they may know them so well. Not only that, they want to get out of the familiar, and they'd be like, hey, I want to be able to open up to someone so they can help me on my knees, whether that's with family or whether that's with work or whether that's with anything. Sometimes I want to share this. Sometimes we think that, well, I should be the one that's talking to them because I know them better than they know themselves. And in all reality, no, you don't know them. Um, like you think you know them. And even if you do know them, even if that person is a family member, even if that's your sibling, even if there's your spouse, even if that's your friend that's been your friend over 20 years, you may think you know every single detail, but you don't. And there's some things that they just cannot talk to you about. And they need to go talk to someone outside that they can trust. So I don't want us to get into a habit of thinking that just because that's my child, that's just because that's my sister or brother, or just because that's my husband or wife, or just because that's my friend of 25 years, they should be able to come and talk to me about any and everything. It don't work like that, because you don't talk to them about any and every single thing either. You have a coach, therapist, or counselor too as well. So give them that space and give them that grace to trust someone outside the familiar to go talk about things that they may not can't share with you because you're in that family circle. So I just wanted to share that, and I hope this helps someone, um, because it did help me before. So I just wanted to get on and say, hey, y'all, happy Friday. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Again, I want to come on and just say hello and thank you all for just the love and comments that I've been getting on my YouTube channel, and to the new subscribers, and to everyone who has, if you've joined me on Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter or Facebook, thank you so much. But I've been reading the comments on my YouTube channel, and it's been growing. So I'm very thankful to you all about that. I'm glad that these messages are helping you as well as it's helping me. And I just want to say, continue to keep being encouraged, keep being inspired, keep being you, be authentic, love yourself, take time for yourself. If you have to say no to someone or some people, be okay with saying no, and do it respectfully and out of love. And if People don't understand the reason behind you saying no. The reason behind it is for you and for you doing what you need to do, because you have to make sure you release and rejuvenate. You've got to make sure that you take that time for yourself before you can continue to keep pouring out to everybody else and keep doing this and that. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all on the next video. Bye.